Hey guys, it's Alex coming at you from Southern California on a very strange Friday the 13th. Hope everybody is safe and well. This is going to be a response to comic Rhema's thread / contest about good vibes. Obviously, in these strange times, I think a much needed one. So I think it was just like show 5 records to disperse good vibes to the VC. So yeah, let's get going here. Here's it's playing in the background. I don't know how well you can hear it. When I recorded on my laptop, the audio was really atrocious, but I'll probably leave a link to it. So this is Robert Ikey, Aubrey Lowe. Yep, that is one person. And Ariel Calma. Ariel Calma is a French artist who, in my opinion, I think he's one of the absolute best at combining sort of world music and traditional instruments from around the world, along with electronics and different elements and field recordings. He's been putting out records since I think the late '70s. If you ever see his name on anything, Ariel Calma, and maybe I'll do a spotlight video on him at some point. Don't hesitate. His stuff from the '70s is pretty tough to get a hold of. This is a newer collaboration with Robert. Robert is an American sort of art rock artist. He has a project Robert called Lichens. I'm not real familiar with it. I've heard of the project, but I don't have any of the music. But anyway, I don't know if you can hear it. There's just like water, sort of sound effects. There's 2 of them. With some synthesizer over the top and some birds chirping in the back. It's really an amazing record. This is on the Revenge label, RVNG. There's a lot of great stuff, and there's several. This is on this. It's called Freakways series. This is number 12. They're collaborations between different artists. All of the ones that I've heard are absolutely incredible, and they're usually quite cheap if you see them out. Most of these are from like the last 5 years. Highly recommended. A beautiful double LP here. Here's one I picked up recently. Chris Cole had posted a different album by Charles Lloyd. And in that same post, he mentioned this one, Gita, as possibly his favorite from Charles Lloyd. So I checked it out. Super cheap to grab a copy online. Beautiful cover, really beautiful record. Nice balance between sort of Indian, traditional influences. You got Charles Lloyd playing some killer flute, and at parts some pretty progressive jazz rock fusion moves. Really fun record, definitely a fun one to listen to, and nice balance between some beautiful Indian soundscapes and then some fun rock fusion vibes. Definitely check that one out. It's number 2. Next, I got Twilight from Mark Beretta, an American ambient artist. This is from 1980. So yeah, very much like the cover, and I love the title tracks on this one. Things like Moonlight Dome, Fish Culture, Memory Paths, Oleo Strut, The Dream Time, School for Whales, Music from the Greylands. So yeah, very much like that. Cover art, some very nice synthesized synth ambient stuff. I think this guy was heavily influenced by Eno's ambient projects. So really nice one here. Not too hard to track down, and I think it was reissued. I pulled this one out recently. I know James Buttery had done a thing on Faust recently. This is Tony Conrad with Faust. Outside the Dream Syndicate. Just a beautiful drone record. Very calming. Outstanding violin drone record. And yeah, I think James hit on the head. On the surface it feels like it doesn't go anywhere, but at the same time, it really is quite a journey. It's a beautiful record. This is an original UK press on the Virgin, right? And I'll finish out with this fantastic record from Yasuaki Shimizu. The record's called Kakashi, 1982, obviously from 1982. I think Roger picked this up maybe about 6 months ago. This is the issue. And especially that first track titled, what is the first track? Swiren, I think it's called Swiren. Really peppy. It's a pop song, but it's just a little bit idiosyncratic. Some nice vocals in Japanese. Most of the rest of the record, I think, does not have many lyrics, but that first track does, and it's a lot of fun, sort of in the vein of Yellow Magic Orchestra or something like that. Some of the Hosono pop stuff. This reissue can be had I think, still pretty cheaply. Originals are a couple $100, but yeah, they really did a nice job with the reissue, and of course, kind of a fun cover there. So, all right, so that's my 5 comic Rhema. Thanks for doing this thread. Hope everybody's well. Everybody take care. And yeah, we'll see what the next few months has to bring. Hopefully this thing comes to an end soon. So be well, everybody.